Long ago, in the unforgiving frozen forests of the north, lived a wolf named Cain. Cain was not just any wolf, he was the most loyal soldier of his pack. He hunted for them, bled for them, and truly believed that the pack was his everything. To him, unity was life. But nature is a cruel teacher. One bone-chilling winter night, during a fierce battle with a massive grizzly bear, Cain was gravely injured. His hind leg was shattered. He lay there on the crimson snow, whining in pain, looking up at his pack for help. But his alpha, the leader he trusted with his life, simply looked at him, paused for a second, and then turned away. The law of the wild is harsh, the weak are a burden. Cain couldn't believe his eyes. The family he was ready to die for left him there to freeze in the blizzard. He watched as his brothers, his friends, faded into the mist. He howled for them, but no one looked back. That night, Cain didn't just lose his leg, he lost his heart. Days turned into a living hell. Cain couldn't move. Hunger clawed at his stomach like a beast from the inside. The snow began to bury him. Vultures circled overhead, waiting for his last breath. He had two choices. 1. Lay there, crying over the betrayal, and let the cold take him. Or 2. Become something he had never been before. Cain chose the second path. He realized that all his life, he had relied on the pack for survival. He didn't know his own raw power. He dragged his broken body through the ice. He numbed his pain with the freezing cold. He started hunting not big prey, but mice, then rabbits. This isolation changed him. Before, he hunted with noise and chaos alongside the pack. But now he became a shadow. He learned to walk against the wind so his scent would vanish. He learned to control his breathing, staying as still as a rock for hours. The loneliness didn't kill him. It made him lethal. He was no longer just a wolf. He was the ghost of the forest. 2 years passed. Cain's leg had healed, though he walked with a permanent, menacing limp. He had grown twice his original size, his muscles hardened by the struggle of solo survival. One day, his old pack returned to that same part of the forest. But they were not the kings they used to be. Famine had struck. They were starving, their ribs showing through their fur. Desperate, they tried to bring down a massive bison, but they were too weak. The bison was winning, tossing them aside like ragdolls. Suddenly, from the darkness of the tree line, a black blur shot out like a bolt of lightning. It was Cain. With terrifying speed and precision, he latched onto the bison's throat, alone. No help. Just pure, concentrated power. A few seconds of struggle, and the massive beast collapsed. The forest fell silent. The members of his old pack stood there, trembling. They looked at the wolf standing over the kill. They saw the limp. They saw the scars. They realized who it was, but in his eyes, they saw no loyalty. No need for approval, only the cold, calm gaze of an emperor. The alpha lowered his head, a sign of submission, inviting Cain back into the fold. But Cain didn't even acknowledge him. He ripped a large chunk of meat from the prey he killed and slowly turned his back, walking away into the shadows. His message was clear. He who has conquered solitude has no need for a crowd. My friends, I tell you this story for a reason. Because right now, many of you feel like Cain. Maybe someone you loved walked away when you needed them most. Maybe a business partner betrayed you, or your friends cast you aside because you weren't successful enough. You are sitting there alone, in the cold, feeling abandoned. You think your story is over. But let me tell you something, this is not the end. This is your origin story. As long as you are part of the crowd, you will never know the monster that lives inside you. It is only when you are abandoned, only when your back is against the wall, that your true power awakens. Do not fear the loneliness, embrace it. This dark time is forging you. It is teaching you to rely on your own shadow. Do not cry for those who left you, thank them. Because if they hadn't left you to die, you would have never learned that you can survive anything. So tonight, if you are fighting a battle all by yourself, do not break. Lick your wounds, stand up, and go hunt. Remember, sheep always flock together, but the lion and the wolf walk alone. Your time has come, on your path.